Welcome back to NAZ Today and happy last day of winter. My name is Michaela Richardson and I will be your forecaster on this Wednesday evening. Now, the sun is still out at 6 p.m., which is really awesome because this is the first time I can report that this semester. And that outside temperature is about 42 degrees with clear skies and that northeast wind hitting us at about 10 miles per hour. And let me tell you, that wind chill is really making my ears cold today, but that's not going to be a problem in the next couple of days. But for the current satellite right now, you can see that Arizona really doesn't have a lot of cloud coverage, if at all, and that's only going to be changed a little bit tonight. You can see here in California and Nevada, we have a little bit of cloud coverage coming into the state, but that will burn off tonight just in time for tomorrow. So it's really not going to be a problem unless you're going out and stargazing tonight. But our temperatures for today, we had that high of 45 degrees and a low of 17, a little bit below those averages of 53 and 24 respectively. But the most fun number on this board for me right now is that record low of 1 degree set in 1963. I don't think I've ever been able to say 1 degree and not in the plural before, so that's pretty exciting for me. Precipitation, yesterday we didn't see anything, and that's going to be continuing throughout the rest of the week. But since January 1st, we're finally catching up to that average of 5.46 inches with about 4.05 inches accumulated in the last year. But across the high country today, you can see that the Grand Canyon had a high of 49, Page a high of 52, Hopi following the trend of low 50s with that high of 50 degrees, and Winslow hitting a high of 54 degrees. And as you can see here, Flagstaff, once again, we are the coldest high temperature in the high country for today. But tonight in Flagstaff, we do have that forecast low of 17 degrees with mostly clear skies in that sunset at 6:38 p.m., which means you guys can finally see that sunset right after this show tonight. So I totally recommend you guys go and do that. But tonight we do have those hourly temperatures. At 8 p.m. we're going to be seeing 30 degrees. Midnight we have 24 degrees with those cloudy skies really staying on throughout the night. But right in between midnight and 4 a.m. at about 2 a.m. we are finally going to be hitting that spring equinox and jumping into spring and getting rid of winter. And I can say good riddance, I'm over it. But tonight we do have that 23 degrees at 4 a.m. and 30 degrees once again at 8 a.m. with that cloud coverage, but that will burn off just in time for our forecast high of 55 degrees tomorrow with sunny skies and that sunrise at 6:30 a.m., which means the days are finally getting longer, and I cannot wait to wear cute outfits once again instead of on my winter clothes. Sedona, you are going to be a little bit warmer tomorrow with that high of 66, along with the rest of the high country. You can see we have warmer temperatures throughout the area. In Flagstaff, we're going to be hitting that high of 55 degrees like I just mentioned, Payson high of 64, and Phoenix, of course, you had to outdo us. We have that high of 80 degrees down in the valley. But in Flagstaff, once again, you can see we have that high of 55 and that low of 26 tomorrow, like I mentioned, a high of 62 and a low of 31 on Friday. Saturday, we're going to be getting a little bit of cloud coverage, but not that much with that high of 61 and a low of 33. We'll be jumping up again on Sunday with that high of 63 and a low of 34. And we are going to be jumping over 10 degrees between Thursday and Monday, with Monday hitting that high of 69 degrees and that low of 38. And I, for one, am so excited to be enjoying the warmer weather. But that's all I have for you guys right now. Stay tuned after the break for your sports recap with Ashley and Chi.